Sure. Well, we just want to give them a round of applause. Welcome into the group.
Yeah, Kale, how you doing?
Hey guys,
Welcome.
long time. How you doing?
All right, good. Yeah, I'm just going to step out for a bit, and again, I'll let you guys continue.
Okay.
Yes. So this is a very political issue going on here.
No, you're just expressing yourself. Thank you. We appreciate everything you're saying. And actually, the new person coming in, if you want to introduce yourself, we'd love to hear from you.
Oh, okay. This is Kale. Good to be back again. I saw the stream that I don't want to interrupt what he was saying, but I didn't get the update on.
Well, Kale, Ahmad is from India, and he is being with us today to share everything that he's experiencing in these times right now.
Okay.
Noah is a new person to our group. We welcome Noah. He's from the United States.
Hello, California.
And Hammer,
Okay. Me too.
Hammer is from the UK. And I know you know Brian and Steve.
Hey guys. Okay. Great to hear from you guys. And whenever you guys get a chance, I'd just love to hear what happened with Tiffany Dover. So I must have missed that earlier. I just logged on. Sorry.
So he did find information that she still may be alive. He shared that yesterday on his live stream. And so today we're just asking people, how do they feel about that? Do you believe that she is still alive? We love her as family. She is human, and we will always keep her name alive. So if you have anything to share, Kale, we'd appreciate it. And actually, welcome back, my friend. Kale has been with us before, guys. He shares awesome stories, and we're happy to hear you, my friend.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I didn't know. So that's good news that she may be alive. So great. But yeah, I didn't want to interrupt his story, so I'll listen until there's time to speak.
It's okay. Ahmad is actually first time. So if he did leave us, thank you, Ahmad. If you come back, you're more than welcome. But you were awesome. Everyone give Ahmad a round of applause, please, because he was amazing.
Yeah,
All right,
welcome.
Kale, so do you have a favorite movie? Your favorite food? What's your favorite sport? I just want to ask you all these questions.
Yeah, food. What's the food? I want some food and TV, some ideas. Yeah, send it over.
Maybe we'll start with sports. Super Bowl's right around the corner. Football, I would say.
Hang on, before we get to the Super Bowl, Amon is back. I added him back in, and we also have a Marcello, I believe it is. Let me add him now. Marcello, are you there?
Would you guys consider jacking off to be a sport?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wow.
And we do
There you go.
apologize for that for any children that are on our channel.
Guys, it's gonna happen every once in a while. I don't censor anybody. I don't pre-check them out first or anything. So I do apologize for that. I try to keep it as an open forum as I can, and that kind of crap is gonna happen from time to time. My apologies. That's not what this channel is all about, as you all know. Trolls.
Welcome back, Ahmad. Thank you.
Hey,
We have Kale with us, okay? So it's Kale, Brian, Noah, Hammer, Steve, and Lola, okay?
okay. I just want to ask you, the owner, or maybe the owner of this StreamYard, yeah? Can I ask you?
Yeah. Go ahead, Aman. Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Is this, how do you, is this an open forum you usually do regularly, or?
I have been doing it pretty well for 2 weeks, minus a day, at 2:45 p.m. Eastern. And the way I do it is basically, yes, you can call in and talk about whatever you want. And unfortunately, some people try to abuse that power, but that's okay.
Can I take your name, please?
It's the one on the screen, MAVA.
Okay. Mr. MAVA, so how do you, what are your topics? I mean, what do you discuss on this open format?
Well, Yeah, like I was saying, it's basically an open forum where whatever's on your mind, I want to hear from everybody out there what's on their mind. What are they thinking? What are they feeling? That's why I say it's open.
Yeah, yesterday was just a rambling of me, and Brian got to know me, and Leo and Mava all got to talk to me, and then that was it. So I'd love to hear about some food recipes. Let's make it on a light note. Yeah, food.
Yeah, like when you
I like
in.
music. That was great. I was upset that the Pantera guy got shot. I'm Dimebag Daryl. Let's talk about some of the.
Don't talk about that.
I
Yeah,
know.
please. I'm seriously very depressed.
So yeah, I'm on. Anything you can talk about. That's why I said you call in anytime and discuss whatever's on your mind. That's what we are here for.
And
to make
that's
each
why
other
we're here. Ahmad, we're here because I'm depressed, friend. I'm depressed too. So I am here.
No,
because
I'm depressed because my
I
friend
feel
told
you.
me that about this Pantera. This thing is because he was my favorite musician.
That
My
band,
favorite.
that band was that's the go-to band. That and the movie
Yeah.
Wayne's World, and the TV show News Radio, and Soft Pretzels.
I want to go.
Yeah.
I really wish if I could go to his grave and do some flowers and things. I would like to go there.
Well, if you make a plan to come to the U.S. and it's anywhere in California, I will gladly help you try to get there.
What
I
part
want
of
to go
Cali?
there.
I'm near San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
Let's try to get out the front door without a mask. First
Where are
things
you,
first.
Lola?
Yeah, right.
Where are you?
I am in Pennsylvania in the United States, and my city is Pittsburgh.
The Steelers.
Well, she's a Bengal fan though. She's originally from Ohio.
Ah,
But I love all sports.
There is one of my friends who's from UK. Who's wearing a helmet, I believe.
Hammer.
Hammer, yeah, Hammer.
And don't forget Steven. He's a good friend too now.
I'm definitely behind the farmers. I'm with them, and I hope they do change. They get the government to change and all. It's going to be detrimental to everyone.
Okay, I'm gonna step aside again, but I just want to say to everybody in the chat, I am sorry for once in a while we are going to get those kind of people in here, so I do apologize for that. I should try to figure out a way to screen them first, but again,
You don't need
Oh,
to
it happens.
apologize.
Yeah.
It's just the nature of the beast.
yeah. Trolls.
all right, guys, I'll be here.
They're doing their job. Trolling.
There's one of our friends who's wearing spectacles. What about him?
That is Brian.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Hi, I'm here. I'm just listening
Hello,
to you guys
Brian.
talk.
Where you
Hello.
from, man?
I'm from Maryland, but I live in Pennsylvania as well. I live in a city called Hanover.
I've heard that Maryland is a beautiful place.
It's nice. Yes, it is nice.
That's exactly where I wanted to go to the beach at, Ahmad.
Ooh. Really?
When you
Oh,
asked
cool.
what everyone's favorite vacation spot is, that was where I wanted to go, Maryland, to the beach.
Mm.
And Aman, you're from India? What part of India?
I'm from the capital, New Delhi.
New
It's
Delhi.
a mess. It's a total mess, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. A lot of people, but I am going to Goa on 3rd of February. So to get my, get some peace. I'm very fed up of all this corona stuff and all these things. Yeah. I'm very tired.
I think we all are. We definitely all are sick of it. But
I'm very sick right now. I
Are
want to
there
go.
curfews where you are?
No, my dear. No curfews. Just wear a mask. That's it.
Yeah, here like in the Netherlands.
Vaccinations are
there's
going
curfew.
on. Vaccinations
Okay.
have started in Delhi. in India.
And you said, did you say before that you are going to take it?
I'm sorry?
Did you say before that you are going to take the jab?
No. Actually, the thing is that it will be, it's a process here. First of all, the vaccinations will be given to the frontline warriors. The frontline warriors are the doctors, staff, and then after that, it will be given to the who are 60 and above. 60 years and above. And after that, it will be given to normal people. So it's in the process.
So did you say that you are or are not going to take it?
I'm gonna take it. Yes.
You're going to take it. Okay.
Later. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, we respect that decision. You know, a lot of people here aren't going to, but you know, we definitely respect that you will get it.
Even I'm scared.
I understand that.
Is there a reason why people here aren't going to take the vaccination?
Yeah. Why is
See,
nature? What is
thing
something
is-
artificial that they're going to give you that's going to make this better? If
I-
it was food, and then where did it? And then it's
actual thing is that
got to come from somewhere.
no. It's it is made in India. Okay. There are 2 vaccines which are made in India. The thing is that it has a 70% of 70 to 75% of the conversion rate. What you can say? You understand?
No. What does that mean?
That means that it will work 70 to 75% of people perfectly, and 20 to 25% it may or may not work.
So then why don't you wait for the 75% of people get it, and then you won't have to worry about it, because if their stuff is protecting them, then why do you need to get it to protect them of nothing that you have or whatever? So if you don't have it, how are you going to spread it to someone else that got the shot? So then why would you get it?
See, in the world, in the whole world, 100% assurity you will not get.
How did they come up with that number, 75%?
See, that is tested.
On people?
That is no. That is tested by the labs and everyone in the world.
So they didn't test it on.
You have a lot of faith in your medical establishment, then.
Yeah.
No, that is.
Are they saying it's only 1 shot, or do you have to take 2 shots? Have they said anything about that? Because over here they've said it's not just
There are,
one.
I
you have
think,
to take
3 to 4
2.
doses. 3 to 4 doses. Yeah. 3 to 4 doses, I believe. I'm not sure about it. The thing is that
If it's
one of the
75%, then if you took it twice, then you're more than likely only need 2 if it's 75%.
But it's
No,
probably
no,
75% after the third one then. So after the first one is what, maybe 25%? So each time you take it?
No. I'll tell you one thing. Actually, no vaccine in the world, in this world, even if you talk about the Russian Sputnik, that is the Russian,
We know it.
right? Then we have a US something. What do you have in US? Sorry about it.
Pfizer? Is it Pfizer?
Pfizer. Yeah, Pfizer. There is one in UK also.
Moderna?
You got AstraZeneca as well.
AstraZeneca.
Nobody, no vaccine in this world will give you 100% surety that you're going to be safe from COVID. Am I right or wrong?
Correct.
Correct.
Because it doesn't say it's a cure for anything, and they can't label anything a cure.
Yes.
So if they can't label it a cure, then what are they doing to you over 3 shots? Like, why coincidentally it's 3, or why not, 1? And if it wears off after 6 months, like we said yesterday, if I got the chickenpox and I'll take my chances with Corona, and I will have immunity for life. And if I don't, I'll get it again, just like the flu. Because if you vaccinate against the flu, or B word against the flu, why do you still get the flu? And if you get the flu after you get the jab, then where is it coming from in nature?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of questions I'm just asking questions.
Exactly, Noah, and your opinion matters. Thank you for sharing.
I think also you've got to think about what did people do before there was any vaccines.
I think they had rosemary and some lavender, whatever herbs were out in nature that they knew how to heal and take as tea or tinctures and exalt them.
Yeah, the human race didn't die. We've never been wiped out. We've always survived. We've never ever relied on vaccines to keep the human race going. And
I'll tell you one thing. Okay, no vaccine in this world will give you 100% surety that you're gonna be safe by Corona by 100%. Right?
We all agree with that.
Yes. Agree with that. So we have 2 vaccines in India. I'll tell you about India, not about the world. Right? So we have a collaboration with Pfizer, which is I think US or UK based. Okay. UK based company. So what?
It's breaking up pretty bad. Is that me?
India based, both collaboration. Okay. And another vaccine, which is a total Indian based vaccine. So they both have 75 to 80% of surety they can give you. Like that means that 80% or 75% the people will be fine. We don't give they don't give surety of the rest of the 20%. They might get benefit or they might not get benefit. So the thing is that nobody in this world for these vaccines will give you 100% surety.
So what's the advantage of taking them?
Advantage of taking them is that yes, you will be saved at least 80% or 75%. 20% you still have risk. See, after even if you have got this vaccine, they advise you that you should wear mask even after getting this vaccine. They will not tell you that even after getting the vaccine, you should take off your mask and wash your hands and don't sanitize yourself. They will always advise you that even if you have vaccines, you should wear masks.
That to me is where the alarm bell would ring, and you've got to question yourself. Why are you vaccinating against something that has over a 99% survival rate? So most people that catch corona will survive, and you're very, very unlucky if unfortunately you do die of it.
Here, so to Stephen's point, there have been 101,362,637 supposed cases, but there have been 73,219,550 recovered. With out of 100, so that means subtract that, figure out that number, and then there have only been 2,181,085 deaths in the world. So you do the math on that, and then check your country and your states and your stats and what's the age group, all that stuff, and then see if it adds up, because it doesn't. Because again, death rate, if it's 2.1 million people dead in the world, then if I do that math out of 7 million people, it's like a 0.02% chance of death or something. So.
And then they admit that they will be very liberal in how they count these.
Yeah, they did. And I said that yesterday. If you go follow me along, go to CDC, Alert 1, PDF, and you go online and you find the PDF where it says March 4th, they will tell you how they are supposed to report. And it states the doctors can, quote, or assume to have caused the death. So then they've repeated that phrase in a second document, which you can look up. It's called CDC Alert 2 PDF. And it's stated in bold after the question, how should they fill out the death certificate? In bold, verbatim, quote, or is assumed to have caused. And when I looked up the definition of assumed, it means without any, just they, no proof, without proof. So they can assume whatever they want. And I've had that confirmed to me by firsthand knowledge that the person that comes into the hospital after they've been in a car crash, they sat it on the table or while they came in, they did a rapid test. He turned out to be a positive case, but he died because of a car accident. So that's a case, right? And
Thank you for sharing that, Noah.
I've got more.
I just want to tell you guys that everything that you guys are saying is awesome and all your opinions matter. And just to keep it going, we have a new guest. We want to comfort him. He explained that he's in distress and he wants to be happy. So if we could find a topic that makes you happy, please share it because we're trying to let Ahmad know that he's welcome. It might, sound great when we all have that same mind, Noah, and you're good on the Discord with that information. So if anybody wants to reach out on the Discord to, Noah with that information, he can definitely share that with you. He's amazing, guys.
And then I just looked it up. So if there's let's guesstimate 7.8 billion people in the world, divided or 200. Man, I'm so bad right now. 2.1 million people died. Divided by 7.8 billion people is times 100 would be 0.02% mortality rate in the world. That's the number that they're going to give us. If they give us that's a true amount of deaths, then you divide it by that population, how many people are dying.
Oh, Noah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is that wrong? Because I'm not a mathematician either.
Okay, guys, hang on 1 second. I'm going to, Brian, I'm going to step out now. So I'm going to leave you at the helm.
Sounds good.
If anybody wants to call in, you have about 2 minutes to join in. And then after that, I'm just going to leave the callers on here and I won't be able to get anybody else on. So if you do want to call in, click on the link in the description, the StreamYard one, to get on. If not, I will see everybody tomorrow or hopefully on tonight's premiere at 9 p.m. Aman and everybody else here in the callers. I want to appreciate it. I want to say thank everyone for calling in.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for setting up this platform and allowing us to all talk to converse.
Anytime. And for everybody else in the chat, I want to thank you all for coming in once again. There are so many familiar faces, and to all the new ones, welcome. And hopefully you do subscribe so you'll be here every day with each and every one of us. As always, peace and love. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Remember, family first. Nothing else matters. Honestly.
Family first, yeah.
Thank you, Mama. Peace
All right,
and love.
everybody. Thank you. I'll see y'all later.
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you. I like the positivity. Well, how you doing, Brittany?
I'm good, my friend. I'm good. My name is Loquacious on the show because it means talkative.
Oh,
so
okay.
you're more than welcome to call me Loquacious,
Loquacious.
Rolo, or
Okay.
Brittany.
Okay,
I'm
I'm sorry.
good, my friend. Thank you for asking.
Oh, I only know you as Brittany.
Yeah.
It confuses me.
It's okay, my friend. You can call me Brittany.
Oh, are you Brittany?
I am Brittany.
Oh,
Yes. Would you like to see me?
There she is.
I know. Hi.
I'm not, dressed or anything. I didn't put my best outfit on for you guys, but I'm here for you. And I love
You're
you
beautiful.
guys. Thank you for sharing. Your opinions matter. Your voice matters. We are free to express our voice and everything that brings. And you have a safe
Thank
place
you.
to talk here.
That's awesome.
Are we gonna end now? I mean, are we we're gonna end this chat now. Or-
No.
No, I'm not.
We're gonna talk to each other when we're going to share.
Yeah.
Mama has stepped out, and we're going to actually sit here together and share.
Okay,
Last
I
one.
want to comment something on Noah.
Okay.
Noah, man, you got stats, man.
I'm
so
trying
many
to
stats.
understand that, right? So then yesterday, I'm discussing this about the flu. Go back to the interactive flu map from the CDC, and you watch that after March 14th-ish on the map, it's it's bad with the flu. Every day after, it dropped off to the point where some regions say it's an uncalculable number because it's literally zero. And so the flu was cured within the year, and the PPEs worked to cure the flu, but everybody went outside and ate at restaurants and got Rona with PPEs on and masks and stuff. I don't understand the logic. How infectious is Rona through a mask where the flu is supposed to be stopped by the same mask? It doesn't suss out for me. Logic would dictate that breathing your own carbon dioxide too would be a pretty potentially bad thing over a long period of time.
Where are you from, sir?
California.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm a supposed liberal or whatever you want to call me out here in California.
You got the best governor out there.
No, I am absolutely.
That's sarcasm. That is sarcasm.
I know, I get it, but yeah. New scum, as I call him. He ain't my friend. Right?
Okay.
So,
Tell me, everybody, please.
Yes, sir.
See, Noah, you from California. Hammer, you from UK. Stephen, you from US as well. And Brian also from US. So, how's
Steven is from the UK. Brian is from the UK.
I can be American for you just for tonight.
You are my friend.
Welcome
I want
on
to hear your
board.
best accent.
Come on over.
We bleed all the same.
Brexit is bad, you know? Brexit is bad.
Vaccine? Oh, yeah. Vaccines are bad. Including children. Yeah, that's right. Including children.
how is tell me how is you asked me, everybody asked me about India and everything, being a most populated country in the world. Everybody asked me about the corona situation here, but I would like to ask you that you all, how's everything going on there in US and UK? What's going on there?
Who do you want to ask first?
Huh?
Who would you like to ask first?
You start.
All right, I'll start.
You start.
So I know people that work in the hospitals. I get contradictory statements. I've heard contradictory statements on how they treat each patient or what they handle each patient or people in groups of people. I've been to the parking lots. I've driven to the hospitals. I've specifically gone to ERs and things. There were no mass lines. There were nobody in the military tents. Only people spaced out to go to the pharmacies and such. And then only after supposed lockdowns were lifted for a little while, people went back out, people got in car accidents, people shot each other, people stabbed each other, the same. And then all of a sudden you get a rapid test from someone who in a car accident or a motorcycle accident, it turns into a case. So then we have these case issues, these case infection rates that you have New Scum, sorry, I'll slow down, was supposedly going for expert data, but then can't expose that expert data because it's a health hazard or concern. So without the public knowing on what the public reasons were for us to lock down and lock up your business and restrict the non-essential people, you go about your business and everybody that's pissed off are still going to wear a mask and walk around. Where are the people that are dropping dead? Okay, yes, everybody gets sick, everybody gets the flu. You get to the point where how is it that this thing that's supposed to be highly infectious is still insignificant as of what I told you? Yeah, it may be higher in some regions, but again, where'd the flu go? And then when I have a problem with people driving around with masks on and gloves and face shields while they're alone in their with and the NPCs,
Good. Let's. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to interrupt, Nora.
No, I'm good. You're good.
Let's say what Hammer has to say for it.
Sure.
I mean, I can tell you about the situation in the UK, and that is that there's a lot of people that are literally living in fear, and they're terrified of this coronavirus, and that some people are scared to leave their home. A lot of people are very fearful not to wear a mask, and they wear a mask to actually leave home. Although it's not law, it's only they've made some sort of law to say you have to wear a mask in the shops. But they've literally said you can't do anything here other than go to work if it's essential, or go to the shop to buy essential goods only. So they're literally telling everybody to stay in their home and not come out. And they're saying, if you need to stay in your home, and that will save everybody, and you also need to get the vaccine. And they're pumping this information out on the media. So you watch the TV, you watch the radio, they're all telling you the same thing, just stay home, save lives. If you don't wear a mask, you're killing people. And there's a lot of fear now. I mean, personally, I'm not subscribing to the fear, and I'm just living my life and trying to get on with it the best.
Amen.
That's great, Hammer, and we appreciate that. And that's what we want. We want to hear that. We want to hear, how are you getting on? What is a typical day, Hammer, for you? If you say share, if it's too personal, you don't have to share.
Yeah, I don't really want to go into that too. It's a bit personal for me to sort of like share that here. But
well, did you do anything you like to do? Like, I mean, do you like riding bikes? How's the weather?
Oh, we had some major snow where I live. We got a massive downpour of snow about 2 nights ago. It's like I've got my kids with me, and we watched.
Are you in Brighton?
I'm in the Midlands, in like the middle of England. I live near Leicester, and we had this amazing snow came over on Sunday, and the whole place, the town I live in, got completely shut off because so much snow came. But it was such a beautiful thing because all the kids came out and they built snowmen in the streets, and everybody come out of the house building snowmen and playing in the snow. Just for a brief moment, everybody had just forgot about this, you know, it was all forgotten, and we just
they were having fun and sled riding.
They just had fun, and that was so beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you get snow, Ahmad?
Yes. We are surrounded by Himalayas. Himalayas, you know?
Mountains, yeah. Yeah, we know the Himalayan mountains.
Himalayas.
Yeah.
And we have Everest. Everest. Everybody knows it. Everest.
Yeah.
The mountain, yeah. We know it.
Everest, K2, longest peak in the world. We have snow in the northern region. We have a lot of variations of weather here in India. In the north, we have Himalayas, so we have mountains, we have snow. On the west, we have a desert, a place called Rajasthan. It's a desert, and we have wonder of the world, which is Taj Mahal. Everybody knows it. And in the south, we have beaches.
Awesome.
Yeah. We have
That is so
beaches.
cool. Well, Noah, how is your weather today?
Our weather right now, it's around 5 degrees centigrade. It's cold here. To go for a beach vacation in the next 2-4 days.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank
so
you.
we have a lot of variations. So let's see what Stephen has to say.
I'll compare it what Hammer said. We've had some snow here also, but the main concern is small businesses really with the lockdowns. It's affecting a lot of people financially. A lot of people losing their houses. It's not how we live. I'm very disappointed in our government.
Oh.
And Noah, how is your weather in California? Are you still there, Noah?
He's on mute. I'm
Okay.
I'm in California.
Well, Cal, how is your weather?
He's in Northern Cal, so it's usually a little bit cooler up there. I'm in Southern Cal, so it's usually warmer here. But it's actually, speaking of snow, it actually hailed and a bit in Southern Cal and even Las Vegas just this past week. It's kind of our raining season, which is usually like between now and February. It may rain a couple weeks or something like that, but you know, it never rains in Southern California.
That's a song, guys. It never rains in Southern California.
Lala, where are you? Where are
I
you?
am in Pennsylvania, and it's 23 degrees here.
I'm
It's
sorry, you
very
told
cold.
me 10 times.
No, it's okay. You're allowed to ask if you don't remember. Sometimes we're going, you know, a lot.
I think Aman's had too much of his own dessert. Rum cherry
Cherry
dessert.
rum. Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
So, Cal, can I ask you a question?
Certainly.
What is your favorite dessert?
Good question. I try to stay away from them as much as I can, but it might be something like a cheesecake or something like that. But you know.
Oh, I love cheesecake, especially with the strawberry.
Yeah, strawberry cheesecake. Yeah.
What about you, Hammer? What's your favorite dessert?
If you get it over, then I like the ice cream. You know, I like the Viennetta. Do you get that there?
Yes.
You get.
Hammer.
I love the mint Viennetta. That's one of my favorites. Yeah.
I want to ask you one thing that the UK, in UK, the national dish is chicken tikka masala. Is that right?
Good question.
It's probably one of the national dishes, definitely. It's quite high up there on the list. But I've always been led to believe the British or English national dish is probably fish and chips.
Yeah.
Fish and chips is the dish.
Oh, wow. No,
Interesting.
no, it's not, but
It is.
it's a nice idea. I mean, you heard of the English breakfast?
Yes.
I
The English breakfast, you get
I just had an
the
English
bacon.
muffin.
You get the bacon, you get the
Sausage, tomato, black
Yeah.
pudding,
That
white
is-
bread.
that's
beans.
the
Yeah.
perfect breakfast for you.
Wow, that sounds
Mushrooms.
amazing.
Just gets you started for the day. You fill up, you get all the energy, you're ready to go for the whole day then on that.
Wow.
Then you're ready to get your teeth out for the lunch.
Well, what about
Hammer.
you, Steve? What is your favorite dessert?
Mine is caramel. Do you know caramel?
I love
Plain.
It's like custard with a caramel top, like custard.
Oh, you're
with
talking like
caramel.
not flan, creme brulee.
Creme brulee, yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
so creme brulee is usually like a ganache, or sorry, not a, oh my god, I remember what it is. It's like a pastry custard, so it's eggs and
Noah,
cream.
can you
vanilla.
let Steven explain his favorite dessert though? Because we want to hear like what he.
No, he's saying it right. It's caramel is like that with the it's custard with the creme caramel on
Hard
top.
sugar crust, yeah. So then you sprinkle sugar on top and use a flame torch to basically what's called brulee. So you're melting the sugar to a hard crust, and the whole process of creme brulee is you're cracking the caramel crust into the soft, so you get a soft pudding-like egg custard. Tastes like vanilla usually, and then you have that caramel crunch. So that contrast is really nice, and it's super easy to make.
Let's hear from Brian. Brian is not saying anything.
Oh, I'm
Right?
just listening. I'm just listening.
Well, Brian, it's your turn. What is your favorite dessert?
Well,
Brian?
please tell us.
I can tell you, I do not eat cake, pies, cookies, ice cream. I do not like
Smart man.
sweets at all.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Green eggs and ham.
Thank you for sharing.
Sam, I am.
And
I
Noah,
I'm a
Yes, ma'am.
savory type person. That's
that's
so
okay.
I don't
What's
like
your
any
favorite
sweets.
savory then? What's your favorite savory?
Yeah,
My sautéed chicken gizzards, love them.
love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Is
don't
that the
fry
same
them.
as the Nando's? The giblets that they do. The chicken is the giblets of
Yeah,
chicken,
same thing, basically.
Same thing, almost.
but without the Nando sauce.
Right. Yeah. So, but I don't fry mine because they get too tough. So I saute mine in vinegar, and they turn out they just melt in your mouth.
Wow. That sounds amazing, guys, doesn't it? Noah, it is definitely your turn. Thank you for being patient, my friend. What
Oh,
is
yeah.
your favorite dessert?
That's tough because I do agree with the creme. I'm actually pretty easy. I like vanilla ice cream.
Cameron likes ice cream.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I like a caramel sauce. So I used to be a cook from when I was 16 to 24. I was like a restaurant cook and stuff on the line, and I was an assistant pastry chef for about 6 months. And some of the things that I made were like profiteroles or those puff pastries. I used to make chiffon cakes, cheesecakes, chocolate mousses. I've made the creme brulees, the creme fresh, creme sauces, whatever. I'm trying to blank right now. Can't really stand chocolate.
I don't eat chocolate either.
Yeah.
Really?
One of my appetizers is like a crusted shrimp. It's red wine sauce and a little bit of plum sauce mixed with it. So you reduce the red wine, and then you add unsalted butter, and then you put some plum sauce, and you dip this coconut shrimp in, and it's amazing.
Awesome.
My next favorite thing is when you take oysters and you have this mignonette where you take half rice wine vinegar and half champagne, a little cracked black pepper, and some shallots, maybe a tiny bit of chives if you wanted instead, and then put those on oysters, and it's amazing.
That's gonna gourmet, right?
Yeah, it's
That's
very gourmet.
amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing, Noah.
Yeah.
And guess what, guys? I'm gonna call him Rediness 2019 in the chat said banana boat with maple syrup.
Oh man.
Yes.
Oh.
I love bananas and ice cream and syrup. Oh,
Yeah, I'll never.
Waffles.
waffles, yeah.
Yeah, with waffles in general, I don't know what it is. Each pocket filled with butter, smothered with
Maple syrup, yeah.
So it's something I did back in the day was I would take a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then I would dredge it in egg wash like a French toast, and then pan fry that. Good luck. And then dust
I
it with
know.
powdered sugar.
That
Oh.
sounds good.
A heart attack.
Yes, Heather from the chat said that she actually likes orange sherbet, and I do too, Heather. Love orange. I love sherbet.
Yeah,
Does
sherbet is
anybody else
good.
agree?
Yeah, I agree. Let's see what else is in the chat.
Lovely, lovely. I love to hear. Noah. You're such a nice. I believe you specialize in pastries or.
Okay, so I was a cook for 10 years when I was younger. I got into scuba diving. I had to edit and make my own videos for scuba diving because my ex-girlfriend was a dive instructor. And so we did dives together. I made videos. I learned how to do multimedia, moved to web design. I've been in a corporate office doing web development stuff. And then since the lockdown, I've worked with other people to create websites and media content.
Wow.
And we're trying to expose some stuff. And the guy that's on the group chat today called Transparent the Truth, he and I are the ones that have been running some roundtables with other people and had some really good conversations with the people that you probably would love to listen to. I'm trying not to name names, but it's still just, it's been a hell of a life, and being here with you guys is great. And if you want to know any more food recipes, I got a whole bunch. If you
Well,
want to
I
know how to
have
make a
another
website, I'll
question.
make it. Yeah. What do you
I
need?
have another question for everybody on the chat and on live.
Yes,
I'm going
please.
to say it this way. It's either one or the other. Have you ever skied or have you ever snowboarded?
Snowboard. Never skied. Isn't that funny?
Neither.
Neither? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Opposite.
I've done.
No, not my thing. Not my thing. I don't put my feet on two separate things that could possibly come apart. No.
No, right?
Do you want one French
How
fry?
do they do that, Brian? How do they do that? That is so talented to get on some skis and just be able to ski down a mountain and on the snow like that.
That's mad respect because I know I couldn't do it. I would. I'd be going into the splits for sure.
So we have these things called RV, ATM, the three-wheelers.
ATVs? Oh, well, you don't have three-wheelers anymore. They're just really dangerous. But AT-wheelers and the quads.
Four-wheeler,
The
okay.
quads, right? Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Ahmad, do you have anything like that in India where you can ride your mount on
I'm sorry, Roy.
for fun?
Can you repeat the question?
I know you have motorcycles in your country, but do you have things that are four-wheeled motorcycles, basically? We have things in the United States that call ATVs or all-terrain vehicles. And so they're lower stout.
For
motorcycle.
fun, Ahmad. Something you would do like drive in the mountains or on a dirt path for fun. Do you have anything like that in your country?
Yeah, we have four what do you call four wheels?
Wheels?
Not wheel, but four legs.
Four
Oh,
legs.
for legs. Okay.
That'd be
Of
fun.
course.
That'd be great.
Riding the elephants.
Yeah.
Ah, that's funny.
Exactly.
Is it a camel, Ahmad?
We have camels, we have horses.
Awesome. I've never seen
No, but
a
yeah,
camel.
ADBs. I know ADBs. We have it in this thing in deserts. Sorry, not deserts, but
Desert, yeah,
deserts.
desert, yeah.
Deserts. Yeah,
Dry dunes, sand dunes, all that kind of stuff.
sand dunes. Yeah.
Cool.
We have it there.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
Not in the
but
cities.
just letting you guys know that we're probably going to go to about 7:30 tonight, so just about another hour. But I'll be
Okay.
back.
Thank you,
Great.
Brian.
All right.
Thank you, Brian. Have fun.
Absolutely.
Hey guys,
Ahmad.
and I'm gonna probably head out because I gotta head off to other stuff. But thanks for having me back in, and good to see and hear from everyone.
Yes.
Good.
And love.
Yeah,
It was a pleasure,
so
Kyle.
much for coming.
thanks for having me back.
Take good care of yourself, mate.
Likewise.
Family first.
Yeah.
Always.
Nice to meet
Thank
you.
you, Kier
Bye.
and Brian.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice to meet
Brian,
you all.
Brian will be back before the show's over, just
Yeah.
to turn it off, I'm sure.
All right. And before I go, I always like to leave people with my blessing. And I'm the preacher of the house, so I just always just share the good news that Jesus loves everyone, and I love you, and
Thank you.
He loves you so much that
You, Kale. Thank you.
Yeah.
Applause.
Amen.
Thank you. Love having
He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in Him
Area,
should not
and
perish
we
but
used
have
to have to
everlasting
make our
life.
own skis by getting anything we could and then just slide down, find the
So,
biggest
all right, guys.
biggest run.
I'll see you guys later.
slide down.
Hope you believe that. God bless.
Okay.
Bye, Kale.
We used to get the biggest box.
Well, we'll get another time to get that gospel in. But I definitely believe that people are out here searching and seeking. And we just got to plant seeds and be wise about it. And some people are by the wayside, but there may be some people listening that could use to hear that gospel. And my job is just to do that, share that gospel. And that gospel is that Jesus is God, and Jesus loves us all. And Jesus was manifest in the flesh. The Son of God is Jesus that came in the name of the Father, Jesus. And so the man, Christ Jesus, is a man manifested. It's what we can see and experience. But it's God in him, just like God was in the burning bush. God was not the bush. God is not the man. But Jesus is the Holy One. He's God in man, the God-man. And so the Son of God did the will of the Father. The Son of God spoke the words that the Father gave him. The Son of God kept and chose those whom the Father had given to him, and he lost none. The Son of God went to the cross for everyone. So Jesus died on a cross for the sins of the world as a sinless man. You know, he got there by being condemned by his own people, the Jews. He came unto his own, and his own received him not. For God so loved the world that his will is that his Son would die for us. And so he died for us. And that shed blood is what pays for the sins of the entire world. He was buried, and on the third day, 3 days and 3 nights, on the third day, by the quickening of the Spirit, God rose him from the dead. And he was seen risen by his witnesses. These are chosen witnesses. And over 500 of them at once witnessed Jesus alive. And so that is the gospel. That's the good news. And I pray that those that are under the preaching of that gospel will believe that gospel. So thank you guys. God bless.